everyone, Amy here. Today I'm doing another one of my novel updates, and today would be December the 22nd. So this is my update for about a week and a weekend's worth of novel revising. The first thing I gotta say is this plan that I originally stuck to, oh my, it got thrown out the window so much. I changed the dates here of when I expected things to get done like 3 times now. Work last week was just crazy, so I didn't really get much writing done. I had it where the first weekend I was doing 2 chapters a day, and that was bad. Remember, I ranked these from worst to best. I'm fixing the worst ones first. Ergo, the worst ones are horrible and take longer. So I would, if I were you and you were, following my calendar at home, I would really make sure that these double up chapters, where you fix 2 chapters in one day, you save those for the end. Because half of them I split up into 2 chapters, because with this novel I'm working on making it seem quicker and faster and more flowy. And one of the hints I got for that at one of my Writers Guild meetings, I think, was to actually shorten the chapters. So every time there's a location change, I cut and just have a new chapter. So there were a few location changes that originally I had as 1 chapter, and now I'm splitting them up into 2. So that's happened already with 2 of them. And this weekend I did a kind of like a write-a-thon. There were those, booktube-a-thons that people seem to be doing. Well, I did a write-a-thon. So I spent the weekend writing, and on Sunday I did this super mad dash. I drank 3 pots of tea, and I've drunk 3 pots of tea. I did that once in my whole life, and now this would be the 2nd time I did that. Oh my, I stayed up to 3 a.m. I went to bed at 1:30, but I actually physically stayed up until 3 because I couldn't go to sleep because I had so much going on. But I get a lot written. I am still 3 chapters behind. And then one of those chapters I'm actually splitting up into 2 chapters, so in a way I'm technically 4 chapters behind. So, and this is the first day it's been sunny out, so I want to take lots of photos and do a lot of these videos, because it's been 2 weeks of just solid rainy, cloudy days, which make for bad filming since I only do natural light. So, I want to do lots of film things as well, and I'm behind. I am so behind. So, to share my craziness, this was the soundtrack for the weekend. I watched Constantine about halfway through, and then I switched to Kagra and Sads and Plastic Tree, and then what was this one? Oh, this is the symphonic Kirito stuff, and then Modest Moine. And then after that I watched a Marilyn Manson concert. So this is the soundtrack. I was already so hopped up on tea that it didn't affect me, this listening to stuff I like, except for Kiroharu. That distracted me. I even made a little Facebook post about the distraction of Kiroharu, because he's distracting. Though I will say, for a romance book, my characters don't really do anything romancy, except for the first chapter, and then it's no, you're done, you did it, no big deal, you don't have to hold hands or anything like that now. So I added some of that stuff back in, which is nice, I do like revising more than I like editing, or let's rephrase that. I do like revising more than I like, writing the blank page, because I think revising is when you really get to fine-tune the story and you make it readable for other people and enjoyable. So I did that, and then Saturday I had this big melancholy, because I started watching Plastic Tree music videos, and the singer Rotaru, who writes all the lyrics, he writes these amazing poetic lyrics, my emotions spill over, and he talks about tears, and it was just, he writes these most lyrical lyrics of awesomeness ever, and I'm no, why can't I write pretty sentences like that? I was just excited. So I think I might try somehow during this time to write song lyrics, or poetry too. Not personally write it, but rewrite those lyrics and stuff to kind of get me into that slightly more creative mindset, because right now I'm just kind of like, just add some description. I also really think my character's emotions are kind of off. You know, the rough draft is obviously a rough draft, and this is making it readable for other people, where they don't sit there and look at me like I'm crazy, and they can actually kind of follow along. So the emotions aren't really there anymore. So I'm trying to implant them more, which is, let's face it, it's hard. I do have the Emotion Thesaurus, which is an excellent tool to use. I highly recommend it. So I am working with that. So I'm behind. I figured this is like awesome, because like in NaNoWriMo I was never behind. I was like always ahead, and now I'm like, I'm behind. Technically I have 5 chapters to edit today, and they're all like a scale of 1 to like 1.5, and my needing to be fixed meter, which is a ton. So yeah, and I want to take photos of stuff and do videos, and eat lunch before I pass out. I have to do a bunch of stuff. Oh my, so I shake my head. So how is your novel going? Are you still writing it after NaNoWriMo? Have you taken a break from it and haven't looked at it since, or are you in the middle of revisions like I am? If so, please leave a comment and tell me what's going on. I would love to hear it. Till next time, bye bye.